Hi everyone, this is Joe with PleasureHorse.com, and today we want to focus on our classifieds, and this clip is all about how to navigate through our classifieds section, and if I'm a buyer, how do I go about using the search options that are available to me. So right now I am on our homepage at PleasureHorse.com, and if I want to go to the classifieds, I'm just going to go up to the nav bar and over to classifieds. Click on that, and that's going to take me where I need to go. And a couple of things I wanted to point out here. If you look at the top, there are a couple of things that help you get around. If you want to get back to the main site, you can go here and click on back to Pleasure Horse. The main part, if you want to go to the forum, you can click here and go straight to the forum. A lot of people like to go back and forth. And then some of these others are just obvious if you want to get information about our privacy, terms of use, that sort of thing. My Profile and Manage are two tools for mainly for sellers, those who are listing horses and listing other things. They can use those to go in and edit, make changes to, or delete their listings. So just scrolling down a little bit, we have several options. First, if we look over in the right column, you'll see a place here where you have the main categories, which is the same as what you have up here. So just trying to make it easier to have several places to go to get to the same place. If you look at the main navigation, you'll see that you have your main heading and then your subcategories under each. I did want to mention that we added this jobs category not too long ago. We had actually a couple of our members come to us and ask us to add that because there were some people out looking for work, and so we put that up there. Those are free text-only listings that you're welcome to use, and hopefully it's going to help somebody find or somebody place someone for a job. We always like to hear about those things. So if we go to the right column here, you can see by scrolling down, it's just some information for you to have. We'll put things in like this, promoting our site and our classifieds, trying to share some of the thoughts and feedback from other members and sellers. And then depending on what page you're on, you'll also find tips about how to do certain things in that right column. So it's always a good place to look if you have a question about anything. So if we go back up here, if you look at the slideshow is really a focus on the premium listings. So the premium listings on the site will all cycle through that view over time. And then if you scroll down, this is yet another way that you can get where you want to go in terms of finding, let's say, all of your Appaloosa stallions, or I'm looking for saddles for tack. So you can go into the main categories of the subcategories from here as well. This is actually 3 different tabs. So if you click on this tab, you'll see these are recent postings that just came in, literally probably within the last few hours or whatever. It just gives you an idea of what's just come in. And then these are our most popular listings. So what you're seeing here are basically those classified ads that are getting the most views, the most exposure, for whatever reason. And then down here, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, this is a footer section that we just added not too long ago, again based on some feedback that we got from one of our users. And here, if I want to just very quickly get to Appaloosa horses, I can do that, and it's going to take me to all the Appaloosas. So several places where you can go to kind of get started. And then as far as getting specific and really trying to find something, if we take a look at some of the options here, you have several ways to go about it. Let's say that I am looking for an offspring of Zip's chocolate chip, but I don't have the full name. I can't remember the full name. I'm just going to type this in and see what I come up with. What this is going to give you is basically all the listings that have the word Zips in them somewhere. It could be in the description, it could be in one of these other fields or in the title, but this basically is doing a keyword search of all of the text in each of the listings. So that's a tool to use if you want to jump in and get started and you're missing some information. You can also, again, search by category. This is basically the same as your top menu bar, although the difference is you get everything in one drop down. So if you want to, again, just kind of scroll down to see all the different subcategories, you can do that here. And this one here is where most of us are going to go when we really want to start to get a little bit more specific. So if I click for advanced search, here's where I can search by a couple of different things at one time. So let's say I want to find a quarter horse in Wisconsin, where I'm at. And let's say I'm looking for, really looking for one that has, wrong category, that was foaled in 2011. Now I just selected 3 different things that I'm looking for, and here are my results. So now I'm able to see all of the different quarter horses in Wisconsin that were foaled in 2011. Now if I want to drill in and get a little bit more information about one of them, I can just, let's say, this one looks pretty good. I want to get some more details here. Now I can go and get the specific information about this listing. And a couple things to keep in mind when you're looking at the listings is this is a premium listing, as you can see here. Premium listings allow video, and what's really nice is I can watch the video right here on the page. So I don't have to leave the site and go to YouTube or go somewhere else to see this for the first time. Now chances are, if I'm really interested in this horse, I'm probably going to pick up the phone and call the seller. I'm going to send an email to them. I'm going to go to their YouTube page and see it in a bigger view, or I'm going to go to their website. But in terms of getting that first view and seeing everything in one place, it's really nice to be able to have that video right there. I get all the information about this horse. I can click on images, and now I can pull up the photo gallery. So if I just select one of the images, it'll come up, and now I can just scroll through and see some nice pictures. Now premium listings, you can have up to 10 photos, and standard listings you can have up to 4 photos. So it's definitely something that sellers can take advantage of as far as getting a lot of photos and video in one listing. So I'm just going through and taking a look, and then I can close out of that. And if I wanted to, I could go in here and I could leave a reply in comments. Some like to do that. I think a lot of people prefer to go in here and contact the owner, and so most interested buyers are going to go in here and fill out this information. And this little thing right here is just a security thing that helps minimize some of the spammers that are out there. It requires a manual action by a real human being, so what it does is it helps prevent some of those automated spamming bots that are out there that hit sites. So that's what that's all about. We're not trying to see how smart you are with your math. And I guess that's it as far as taking a look at the listing. And we'll just go back to the home page. So you have keyword search. You can search by category in a couple of different places. You can do your advanced searches. And one other thing just to keep in mind on the classifieds is you're going to see the Pleasure Horse classifieds in different places, because we like to take what's there, especially our premium listings, and put those out into other social media outlets. So just as one example, if you go to our Facebook page for Pleasure Horse, what we'll tend to do is just have selective listings that come through that we'll just grab and cycle through our Facebook page. You can see here this one came in sometime today, and so we posted that and looks like Chastity loves it, and maybe she'll buy it. So then she's going to click on this, and it's going to take her right to the listing where she can get all the information she wants. If she wants to learn more, then she can contact the owner. And the same with you as a buyer. And one other place that I think is worth taking a look at as far as our classifieds is if we go to the main, we go to the main page on PleasureHorse.com, and we take a look at Show Horse Today, which is our digital magazine. And I'm just going to click on the cover there. It's going to take me right to the magazine. And if I go, and I'm just going to kind of go toward the back because that's where we have our classified listings. But if I scroll in here, we have a section in here for all of the for sale listings, and we have them in half-page ads or in full-page ads. So anybody who has a listing on our classifieds can also choose to have a listing in the magazine. And what we do at that point is they just let us know, and they pay an additional fee, and once they let us know they want to do it, we pull all the information off their classified for them so they don't have to do anything, and then it shows up in the next issue. So you can see a couple of half-page ads here, and then if we keep going now you'll start to see some of the full-page ads. And the same thing with the full-page ads, you get your description, and I can watch the video of that ad right here on the same page. So that's it. I'll go back to classifieds so we can go back here. If anybody ever has any questions about how to find something, you can always reach out to us at classifieds@PleasureHorse.com. You can call us at 888-641-3998. And please do let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any suggestions on making it better. We continue to make changes and enhancements based on that feedback, and we thank you for being part of our classifieds.